Well, hey there, everybody. For some of us, it was a noisy afternoon. These are the damage reports across the region here over the past day or so. And notice that mostly North Georgia, West Georgia got in on this. Northern South Carolina got in some damage. Thankfully for us, we didn't have a lot of at least damage reported out there. So this is what we're looking at for damage. Hail damage possible over in southern Bullitt County, just dime size. That's not too terribly large. Also looking at thunderstorm wind damage, tree down over near Evans County north of Claxton. So that's what at least the damage reported showed today, even though we did have that one tornado warning earlier. I want to take it to the WTOC weather app, take that here, and you can see what is going on out there with the radar. Notice where you see that red, that is still showing tornado watch up north, not in the viewing area. That is north of us. That does include Charleston, but we are good here. We are dealing with a little bit of rain, nothing too crazy. This system really started to fizzle heading into the evening, which is what we thought it would do, which of course, good news. Looking at the next few hours going down, dropping quickly here overnight, temperatures in the 50s. Of course, you guys can always have this information at your disposal, no matter if you have an iPad, a phone, whatever you got. Also, I have a new video in there that I just put in there about 30 minutes ago. You guys can check that out as well, always. So let's take you back to the weather graphics and show you what's going on for the rest of today. Before that, I just wanted to show the wind gusts that we had because it was a very windy day because of that low pressure system, the pressure difference that we did have over the area. It did bring us some pretty gusty winds from the south here, up to 30 miles an hour, not related to a thunderstorm over in Beaufort. 29 up in Vidalia, up to 32 Waycross was the strongest wind that we clocked here today. So it was breezy out there. It's going to be a little bit breezy again tomorrow, just not quite as strong. So let's get to it for the rest of this evening. Some showers out there. You just saw that on the WTOC weather app. Some storms out in the Atlantic. Now, what's interesting about these storms really doesn't pertain to the viewing area, but it's really kind of blocking off the tornado threat up in South Carolina for tonight, which is kind of neat to see. Weather is always affecting another community's weather. It's all connected. So that's kind of good news for folks that live up closer to Charleston. But what about for the rest of our evening? This is the high-res model doing a very good job of showing things maybe just a little behind, but clearing out here this evening. Something that we're going to notice, not just the moisture getting out of here, but we are going to see clear skies. When you see nothing here, no clouds, no rain, it's going to be pretty sunny there for us in the morning. You might want a jacket. This is a cold front, a springtime cold front, so not really cold by definition. But what we're looking at here in the morning, heading out the door, lower 50s inland, mid 50s along the coast, and that's not even the coolest morning that we have over the next few. In fact, we have lower 50s possible heading into our Monday morning, maybe just a little bit cooler. And this is for Savannah, so that doesn't include you folks out in Evans County or over in Bullitt County or over in Jeff Davis, Montgomery. You guys could get down to say 49, 50, not out of the question, but it is springtime. These temperatures don't stay cool long. These are the morning lows heading into the middle of the week as we're back in the lower 60s. Checking in with you guys watching on Facebook here. We've got Brenda watching from Metter. Hello to you. Looks like Lauren is excited for Game of Thrones. I know a lot of you guys are. After that, watch the news at 11, though. Shameless plug. So, weather pretty calm tomorrow. We're back in the 70s. Now I want to show you here. Let me just go ahead and tease the next few days since you guys are already here. If you want to know the forecast for the next few days, I'll give that to you real quick. And then we'll get on to our next thunderstorm chance because it is the springtime. Usually a thunderstorm chance in the 7-day forecast. Just not here over the next 3 days. 70s in the afternoon, Monday and Tuesday. Back in the 80s for Wednesday, but notice a little cool there for that Tuesday morning. Now the 7-day forecast does bring back that thunderstorm chance there on Good Friday. And this is something that I've got pretty high confidence in looking at everything at my disposal. I think that we are probably going to have showers and thunderstorms again on Friday. Of course, if it gets here a little faster, that could bump up the rain chance late Thursday, a little bit later, bump the rain chance up a little bit earlier on Sunday. But right now it looks like Friday itself going to be the best coverage for those showers and thunderstorms. Of course, this is RBC Heritage weekend, so of course could impact play, but Easter Sunday looking pretty good right there. Let me show you this front timed out here. And if you have any questions, of course, now is the time to ask those. If you guys are watching on Twitter or Facebook, if you guys are watching on Fire Stick, you guys have email at your disposal. If you have questions, of course, you can always give us a call. So this is Wednesday, very dry out there. Plenty of sunshine for us as well. Taking you a little bit later on in the week, not stormy until we really get to Friday. Looks like the morning could be dry for us for the most part. Of course, this is still, 5 days away, so don't look at this too closely. But it looks pretty stormy going throughout the day on our Friday. The yellows would show you rainfall amounts over time. So that shows a little bit heavier rainfall, of course. It's not necessarily the most severe, but typically those go hand in hand. So right now, have this timed out to move through Friday afternoon into the evening. But again, you'll want to stay tuned for updates throughout the rest of this week. Another check at Facebook here this evening. Let's see, we've got Serena watching from Guyton. We've got Stephen watching from Claxton. Appreciate you guys. Let's see here, one more look at the 7-day forecast, and warming up, springtime, back with more showers and thunderstorms Friday, and could have some showers again on Saturday, depending on that low that we will be watching all week long. So if you guys have those questions, I am here to answer them for you. If not, we'll be on for the news at 11. Didn't have the earlier show because of the Masters, and if you didn't see who won, a pretty popular answer. I won't spoil it for you if you missed it, but I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Join us for the news at 11, and I'm here to answer those questions. In the meantime, you guys have a good rest of your evening.